Imagine a morning in late November, a coming of winter morning, more than 20 years ago. Consider the kitchen of a spreading old house in a common town. A great black stove is in the main feature, but there's also a big round table and a fireplace with two rocking chairs placed in front of it. Just today, the fireplace commenced its seasonal roar. A woman with shorn white hair is standing at the kitchen window. She's wearing tennis shoes and a shapeless gray sweater over a summery calico dress. She's small and sprightly like a Bedham hen, but due to a long youthful illness, her shoulders are pitifully hunched. Her face is remarkable, not unlike Lincoln's, craggy like that, and tinted by sun and wind, but it's a delicate tone, finely boned, and her eyes are sherry-colored and timid. "Oh my," she exclaims, her breath smoking the window pane, "it's fruitcake weather." The person to whom she's speaking is myself. I'm 7, she's 60-something. We're cousins, very distant ones, and we have lived together, well, as long as I can remember. Other people inhabit the house, relatives, and though they have power over us and frequently make us cry, we're not, on the whole, too much aware of them. We're each other's best friend. She calls me Buddy in memory of a boy who was formerly her best friend. The other Buddy died in the 1880s when she was still a child. She is still a child. I knew it before I got out of bed, she says, turning away from the window with a purposeful excitement in her eyes. The courthouse bell sounded so cold and clear, and there were no birds singing. They have gone to warmer country. Yes, indeed. Oh, Buddy, stop stuffing biscuit and fetch our buggy. Help me find my hat. We've 30 cakes to bake.
So how much did the fruit cost?
$50.
And that doesn't mention the pear preserves. You had to go to the farm to make that, I guess.
Yeah.
Green cherries, red cherries, pineapple. It looks kind of, crusty or like a
It's juicy, but it's, candied pineapple.
candy. And then the dates and pecan halves. So I guess this is Aunt Doris's handwriting. I don't know her handwriting, but it looks like it.
No, I think that was my handwriting.
Well, this one right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes.
I went through some of her recipes last night. They're written on the back of her deposit tickets and things. 5 hours.
Yeah, but it won't make that long because Doris said put it on 350. Don't do that.
Okay.
And I'm going to, because we cooked them and they were right, the way she said. She said that's too slow, they'll get tough cooking them that long.
But hers says 275 for 1 hour, or 2 hours at 250.
Mm-hmm. At 250, yeah.
We've had a couple of mishaps. Wish we had Eva here to crack some eggs for us.
It wasn't that sweet, yeah. She could crack them eggshell and all is there, I'm sure. Fruitcake making was always the big thing, I'm thankful for the paper sacks.
And the fruit.
Most valuable of all. The brown paper sacks cost a trip to Little Rock more than the fruit did.
I would have gone to Trader Joe's sometime. I like their punch, their Christmas punch.
Oh, really?
Yes, I got 4 containers of it, so we'll have some for your house.
Oh, good. Getting the nuts for the fruitcake just like we did, getting all the fruits dried, and making it. She never did say whether people ate it or not. That wasn't the important thing. You have to have it for looks for Christmas.
Well, Laurie loves it, and you love it.
Mm-hmm. Jill Bob likes it. Jerry said he thought he just made it carry from house to house. He'd never tasted it. I'm going to make him taste this one because I think he'd like the nuts and fruits in it if he ever took a chance.
Somebody said it was like cake with gummy bears in it.
Well, I guess it would be sort of like the fruitcake the priest made. that was out of the candy orange slices.
Yes.
And that was,
Jessie makes it too.
yes. And she got the recipe from Daddy D because she knew he liked it. I loved the story of Truman Capote's Christmas memory because the old aunt would say, get up one morning and say, Buddy, it's fruitcake weather. And they'd go to the woods and gather the nuts that it took to make the fruitcake. And they'd start on their fruitcake baking that they'd ship to all their friends and relatives away and make some for themselves. And see, you get it lined sort of like this, and I don't know that it's not perfect.
Yes, it is.
But
That's
the cake will fill it in, and it'll be okay. Now, I need to make, and then spray it. So, think about this. It would be nice just to have a pattern like you do for clothes. Mm-hmm. But you don't. You just have to guess at it and cut it. The Feast of Lights.
Yes.
I guess that's because her husband was a Jew.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now you have to make a big difference. We don't always get those, but
You did. Where did you find it?
they carried those at Save-A-Lot.
Wow.
And this is the pineapple, and it's so good. It makes a lot of difference to have a lot of that pineapple. And the green cherries, the red cherries, I think they make it look pretty and Christmassy. The green, the cherries are good too.
How in the world are you going to mix that together?
I may have to use my hands. We won't video it if I do. And this, I like less of this because it has some of the citrus peels in it, but you have to have it to make it taste like fruitcake. There's some cherries
What is that
in
called?
it too.
Just a
This
mixture?
is just a general mix. Mostly, I believe it is cherries, so it'll be good to have. I wouldn't use it all, but I see it has very little
You
citrus.
need like grandmother's dishpan to mix it together.
Yeah, that's right. And then my pear preserves.
Who made that?
I made that off the farm, pears. And we like the pear preserves so much I don't.
You don't want to use it all.
Yeah, no.
Remember that time after grandmother died that we opened up a can of her pear preserves and we just passed it around the table and everybody cried.
She spent a lot of time peeling and chopping and canning and preserving, making food cheaply. And that's what she did with a lot of her time, even at Dorsey's. She peeled all the pears. It was a big pear year. They were so abundant, we didn't think we could use them all. And she sat at Dorsey's and just peeled pears all day.
Wow.
Gave them to us mostly. Dean liked pear preserves so much, and just canned baked pears, anything.
He likes fruitcake too.
Yes, he liked fruitcake really.
Okay, that's a lot of
I
it.
think this could be enough.
That's a lot.
Ooh, it's a lot. I don't see how I can work that many in. I'm gonna try the 3 pounds like the recipe says. And then
You don't have to get them coated all over, I guess.
yeah,
And then you've got enough left
Should.
for your Christmas.
I bought some more, but pecans are very expensive.
I know. I've got some at home that a
You
whole
made the
package.
pecan pies out on, and everybody likes your pecan pies the best.
I usually make one for Joe,
Well,
and he keeps it. I don't know if he eats it, but
oh, I'm sure he does, yeah.
we may have made more. So she's thinking she has enough for a little tiny pan. And then all these, they're so beautiful.
And cut it up. It was one. I wouldn't ever do that again. Grated that fresh coconut.
Were they the ones that the ants that looked like Andrew Lloyd Webber?
Yes, that's just